Today, we are here with another video. This time, we've got some footage of Hollywood superstar Mark Harmon giving a speech at an awards ceremony, and his comments are so down-to-earth and insightful that we thought they would be worth sharing. He talks about the importance of marriage and how celebrities need to maintain some privacy in their lives if they want to stay sane. So, check it out. First up, Mark Harmon is a well-known actor who has starred in many popular TV shows. Mark Harmon is a well-known actor and has starred in many popular TV shows. He is married to Pam Dawber, another well-known actor. The two have been married for over 30 years and have 2 children together. Harmon is known as Dr. Leroy Jethro Gibbs on the hit TV show NCIS. He has been playing this role for over 15 years and is currently the longest-serving actor on the show. Recently, he gave an interview where he talked about his private life and marriage. In the interview, he was asked how he can maintain a happy marriage despite the challenges that come with being in the public eye. Harmon responded by saying that communication is key in any relationship, but it's especially important in a marriage. He also said it's important to be supportive of each other and have each other's backs. He also spoke about the importance of making time for each other, even when life gets busy. Pam and I tried to have a date night once a week, he said. It doesn't always happen, but it's important to try. Meanwhile, he also said that he doesn't like to talk about his personal life too much because he wants to keep some things private. It's no secret that Mark Harmon is a pretty private guy. He doesn't like to share too much about his personal life with the public, and he's always been pretty tight-lipped about his marriage to Pam Dawber. However, in a recent interview, Harmon opened up about his marriage and why he thinks it's important to keep some things private. "I think marriage is a very personal thing," he said. "It's something you have to work at every day. It's not always easy, but I think it's worth it." Overall, his comments were very insightful and showed a side of him that isn't often seen. The actor's down-to-earth comments about marriage are refreshing, and they offer a realistic perspective on what it takes to make a relationship last. If you're facing challenges in your marriage, remember that you're not alone, and that it's always worth fighting for your relationship. His words of wisdom are sure to resonate with many people, both married and single. Overall, Mark Harmon's comments about marriage are very insightful and down to earth. He emphasizes the importance of communication, support, and making time for each other. His comments are sure to resonate with many married and single people. If you're facing challenges in your marriage, remember that you're not alone, and it's always worth fighting for your relationship. Next, in other related news. Firstly, NCIS finally makes big Mark Harmon change following his exit. Agent Gibbs appears to be permanently lost, and NCIS is responding as such. Since Mark Harmon left the series last year, the procedural has modified its opening titles to exclude him. Harmon is not included as the first cast member in the new opening credits for NCIS Season 20, which made its US debut yesterday, September 19th. Unlike previous seasons, Sean Murray, who plays NCIS Senior Field Agent Timothy McGee, appears in the opening montage as the first cast member instead, before moving on to its offshoot NCIS, which he eventually oversaw for 19 years. Harmon made his acting debut in 2 episodes of JAG as NCIS Special Agent Leroy Jethro Gibbs. In 4 episodes of NCIS New Orleans, he was also featured. Harmon only appeared in 4 episodes of NCIS's 19th season. In his final scenes, Gibbs decides to stay in Alaska, where he had found serenity after a multi-episode arc, rather than return to his job. He was still included in the opening titles for the rest of the season. Kelly Call, president of CBS Entertainment, initially referred to Harmon's departure as a transition. Still, he later indicated that cutting the actor from the opening montage could be possible. But will Gibbs be around in the upcoming seasons? In a DVD bonus for NCIS Season 19, Harmon offered his opinion on the subject earlier this year. The actor hinted that Gibbs wasn't quite retired in the footage, saying that he had loved playing the role throughout his time on the show. He also left the door open for a potential comeback. Let's discuss what Gary Cole has in common with his NCIS character, Alden Parker. As retired FBI senior agent Alden Parker on NCIS, Gary Cole has had a more difficult task than usual. This is understandable, given that he has taken over as the team's leader, and is now Leroy Jethro Gibbs, played by Mark Harmon. Gibbs has had a significant impact on NCIS, both on-screen and behind the scenes, as an executive producer. Via IMDb, TV, Brian Dietzen, who plays Jimmy Palmer, revealed what to anticipate from Season 20, and mentioned that Harmon's departure caused a huge impact, felt by all parties involved. Finding Gibbs' replacement must have been a terrifying undertaking, and many fans believe Parker is a great pick for one particular reason. He's not trying to be like Gibbs. Harmon is one of those performers who plays characters so flawlessly that fans have trouble picturing anyone else in their place. Collins and the Because Cole teased what to expect from a Gibbs replacement and revealed to TV Insider that part of my job description is to become comfortable, whatever it takes. The writers of NCIS are aware of this just as well as we are. I don't want to resemble Gibbs. The authors made that distinction. Parker, in his opinion, is more talkative than Gibbs, but they both respect authority figures and have a similar willingness to defy the law. Cole believes that he has much in common with Parker and can relate to the character owing to the NCIS writers and producers. Gary Cole claimed that the NCIS writers and producers helped the character of Alden Parker fit Cole in a few distinct ways during an interview with Watch magazine in April 2022. The authors and producers go out of their way to make the role feel like you, which is good, he said. They try to match some of my characteristics and background with Parker's, according to an NCIS character Bible. Cole went on to say that he is from Chicago as well, which was a lovely touch. Meanwhile, Weatherly's mom called him to unravel NCIS mysteries. In an appearance on the Australian comedy show Rove, Michael Weatherly said, "NCIS is a perplexing program because it's a crime procedural. After this episode ends, I get a call because there's always a mystery and she never knows." The actor then performed a humorous phone call with his mother, much to the pleasure of the show's host, Rove McManus. Invoking his mother's voice, Weatherly praised the student. "You were very good, but I was wondering who was the terrible guy." Weatherly continued by saying that for his mother to comprehend the mystery, they would need to go through the narrative once more and walk her through it chapter by chapter. He would have to rewatch the entire episode. At the same time, his mother insisted that the wrong character was the bad guy, despite his repeated reminders that the person she believed to be the bad guy was a red herring. Eventually, his mother would become even more perplexed by the plot devices of the show. Weatherly continued acting like his mother, but he just appeared in the last 5 minutes. When she finally understood the plot, she would be horrified. Weatherly repeated his mother's imitation. That's not a very good mystery. Lastly, Michael Weatherly split 5 pairs of pants as de not so due to craft services. In an interview on his fitness journey with People magazine in 2020, Michael Weatherly disclosed that he had put on a little weight while filming NCIS Season 11. According to the actor, he frequently used craft services heavily throughout his wife's pregnancy and the notoriously hectic schedule of the show's filming via Starry Mag. He added that this is not an excuse, but there aren't many extremely healthy selections on the craft service table. Once you start working late, pizza and Chinese cuisine are available. You strive to do right. I tended to sit at the trough and keep grazing while the work members were lifting and pushing. That's just my wordy way of saying that I let things get away from me. I crossed a critical threshold. Tony's need to undergo a cleanse was the subject of the writer's jokes. Weatherly kept going. Weatherly eventually noted that he split 5 pairs of pants, which inspired him to hire trainer Juliet Casca. Currently in its 20th season, NCIS stars Timothy McGee, played by Sean Murray, Jimmy Palmer, played by Brian Dietzen, Leon Vance, played by Rocky Carroll, and Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard in cameo roles, played by David McCollum. Fans can only hope that Weatherly will make an appearance again soon. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel so that you may see more videos just like this one. Also, let us know what you think by leaving a comment below and not forgetting to do so. It's always great to have feedback from you.